So far, what I'm seeing and feeling is someone who I'm sort of seeing in a body. I'm seeing chakras. I'm also seeing the person, sort of getting a feel for a guy who I get the impression he's very intelligent, has a very active mind, has a lot of skill in the mental spheres and in parts of the mind that connect to the nervous system. As with most of us in the human world, in this current timeline version of it, the heart chakra is lacking attention and openness due to the lack of unconditional love in this world, of course. Imprinting that effect at such a young age, there's no real conscious recollection of it. So centering and self-loving and self-care exercises are important. I'm getting the feeling of someone with such a strong mind that it might be difficult to energetically recognize how to purposefully move one's center of attention to their center or more specifically heart chakra area, as is common with some people with a really sharp, brilliant, interesting mind. So many spheres of mind to explore. So, okay. I think we're moving on here. There is no contract, okay? Not at all. They're happy to show me that they're going to be happy. It's already happened, maybe not in your current experience of time, but they show me gladly helping you out of your body into the astral. They're actually just enjoying helping you do it. These two guides I saw. So, no contract. Nothing to worry about there. Let's get some more about what will help with this. 10 lullabies. Let's look at this from a higher place. Help me out here, guys. That'll help James right now. Okay. They're conveying a message. A certain guide of yours is conveying an idea that, yeah, okay. I think I understand. He's saying that from the perspective you're looking at it, it may seem like you're not connecting well with your guides, or you're not progressing in doing so. I think he wants me to share this idea that from our perspective we have a misconception that there's some kind of progression that needs to take place. And actually, you naturally connect easily, but there's some concepts there's some concepts that are sort of blocking your perception or experience of that. He's showing sometimes when you feel yourself really in the moment, in the groove, in the proper flow and harmony, and there's a certain feeling you can feel when the energies are lined up right, and you can just feel it, and you're executing such a good mind, body, spirit sort of a connection. And this guide is connected with you when that's happening. Like you're sharing a certain amount of your body energy space, maybe you could say. I don't know if it's 5-10% what it is, but you're allowing this guide who you're actually very close to naturally, because you've known each other since long before this life. So your energies are just natural to each other, which is why from your mortal perspective it's easy to not realize this is happening a lot. But you're going to be able to. But what he's showing is, connecting with you like that, like helping you harmonize your fast, intelligent mind with your body and your nervous system, etc. So there is a lot of interaction that goes on when you feel inspired, when you feel connected to something you're doing, or the way something feels in the moment, what it means to you, how good it is, how rich the moment is. You're connecting a lot with this guy. It's like a friend of yours or somebody, and he's a cool character, which you probably are too, I'm figuring. So that's happening. Now, as far as concepts, let me see. What's really the ideas here that might help, if I can pick up on that? Understanding of who you really are would allow you to trust yourself more. And then your mind, your strong, intelligent mind, would not dismiss your own intuitions and things you may see as just imagination, which are actually connections. There's parts of your mind that are so strong and dominant, but perhaps the goal is never to eliminate that for balance. It's not to lose something. It's to gain in another area. So the self-love and appreciation and the knowledge, the connection to who you really are, that can only happen inside your heart chakra, where you'll be able to find the self-love and respect you need in order to keep the intuitive side of yourself in a high enough place of honor that your strong intellect isn't dismissing and filtering constantly the connectedness level that you actually do have, that comes a lot more natural to you than you realize. Okay? Yeah. So exercises involving heart chakra meditations, feeling unconditional love type exercises. Now, there are specific guides that will be working with you when you do this. So it's going to be a matter of more and more accepting just how much you can actually open your heart chakra and how much you can actually feel the power of your inner knowing, of your divineness, your connectedness to all the information and knowledge, your right to it, because of your level of self-respect and love and understanding of that which you are, because this is all part of the higher vibrational awareness that you're seeking. And when you marry that to the incredibly sharp, intellectual, talented, disciplined, fast, creative mind that I'm seeing and feeling here, you're going to have a full house indeed, okay? There's going to be a raging party of spirit guides and things going on. That's the way I'm seeing this and feeling this. So, there's no exact prediction on times for these things because it's a matter of you letting go of the misconceptions and the resistance within you and your own subconscious to these things. And of course the world is, the ideologies of the world are still holding on to a lot of things that make that difficult, but as each of us as individuals opens up more, connects to higher awareness, this world is changing faster, so the energies are making it easier to do that now. And you're going to be able to. I'm also getting the message or the idea, the concept or the vision of the example of astral projection. A person with a strong mind is often used to being able to make things happen because they're intelligent and driven and problem solving and willing to put in the work and willing to learn what's necessary. However, when it comes to astral projection, it's more about unlearning because it was something you could do when you came into the world, but those memories are blocked now because of all the things you learned that caused those things to not fit into the subconscious template of what you were, you grew up to believe this world is. And everybody in this world grows up with misconceptions about that, so. But anyway, to astral project is all about actually being able to let go of your body and float out of it, so. Heart energy, the ability to love yourself and let and allow amazing benefits to come to you, is more the energy that makes it easier to do a thing like astral project. And your guides will help you figuring out this energy and this feeling. But again, it's not about an effort, because when you put in effort, you're going to tighten to your body, really, even if it's just mental effort. Visualize being able to do it. It's not so much about how many different programs to follow or anything else. It's more about whichever one you see that you can just envision doing yourself. Something simple. It doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't need to take a long time to learn. It can be very easy. It can happen today, tonight. It's about allowing. It's about allowing something that you already have the ability to allow to happen. And the more you become aware of this and accept the knowing that you can, the easier it becomes in your mind for this to possibly occur. When it becomes really easy, there's less resistance. It's not about the effort to achieve something with this, it's about how open to it, how easy you can believe it'll be for you. And in the meantime, focusing on the fact that you're a divine being, and if you can find your center and connectedness and open your heart, you will know more who and what you are, and it'll make it a lot easier to do all these things. So that's basically, I think, what I'm getting here. Those seem to be the concepts. Is there anything else? Let me get a few breaths. Just ask for, is there any other message in closing? Anything else important that anyone, my guides or his, or our higher selves would consider important to come through? helpful for you specifically to meditate upon the reality that the vast majority of you is behind your awareness and outside of it, much more expanded and bigger than you realize.